Good morning. Time to rise and shine. Time to get the party started. Y'all know what it is. It's the Royal Praise Party on this thankful Thursday morning. Yes, we got to get in some Thursday thank yous on this AM. We say good morning to each and every one of you that are rising and shining and giving God all the glory. Get on up out of that bed, sleepyhead. You know what time it is. Time to get your day started. Let's get up and get it going. You know you got to go to work. Kids got to go to school. They either got to go to school or they got to get online. Either way, education time. Time to get up and get up out of that bed. Let's get it going on this morning. We say good morning to all of our early risers out there. Good morning to you. We appreciate you coming on in the room. We say good morning to all our RPP family across the land. Sister Sandra Taylor out there in Yamasee going to be bringing us our morning inspiration a little bit later on. And even seeing some movement out in Atlanta from Pastor Tony Q. Good morning to you too, sir. Good morning. Good morning. He is our word of the day, man. We'll hear from him a little bit later on. They'll be riding that gospel train, bringing us what we need to get our, spirit man on track for the day. It's Thursday, y'all, getting ready for the weekend, but we're not there quite yet, all right? So we got to get through the day. Make sure you are registering to vote. Yes, this is a very important election year, and we are encouraging all the RPP family to get registered. You got to get registered, all right? So if you're 18 years or older, we need to make sure you are registered to vote. We want to rock the vote. Definitely want to get out there and do what we need to do and unmute your voice, as they're saying this campaign. Unmute your voice. That means you need to vote. All right. Good morning to each and every one of you. We appreciate you as you come on in the room. Make sure you're throwing up your city and state. Let everybody know where you're at on this AM. Want to make sure we get you in on the roll call. Only have to day and tomorrow to get on the roll call. And if you got church and community news, you need to send that in too. Inbox me with that information, or you can hit me up by way of email, mrdoitall20@hotmail.com. That's MRDOITALL20 at hotmail.com. Okay, so make sure you get that information to me if you got some activities going on at the church, if you're churching, if you're going out and got some great things happening in your community that people need to know about. Definitely let me know. And if you got any job listings, always a good thing to tell people about who's hiring and who's looking for people. So make sure that you hit us up and keep us aware so we can let everybody know what's going on in your area. All right. It is a beautiful Thursday morning. We're going to get into it. Mr. Darius will be here in a little bit. He's going to give us some of that news you can use. So we'll have a lot to talk about and a lot of music to play. And without further ado, let's drop you into the gospel groove and get you jamming on this morning. Give you a little something to slide up out of that bed with. A little Montel Jordan this morning featuring Lecrae.
Still happens every time. I've been waiting for the perfect opportunity to talk to you and say, even though it can, I still lose my cold and didn't words get in the way. Oh, I can still my hand on my feet, yeah. My heart just gets beat, yeah. And I become a man of my word. Oh, I'm crazy when I gotta get this game right. Gotta make my next so right. Gotta do what I gotta do. I'm saying to you, you got me open right now. I see hope when the sun's shaking. Looking at this step I'm taking. You're fine, we're fine. In my mind, baby, I swear I refuse to get comfortable and lose the thing that made us fall in love. I think of the first time we met, girl, I'll never forget what I felt. Yeah. I'm standing on my feet, yeah. My heart just gets to me. I'm a man of my words. Oh, I'm crazy. Yeah, okay, one. When it comes to 2 to the 3 to the 4, when I'm around you, girl, I only want more. What we got is timeless. I put you on a plane and fly you to the islands. I'm like, hey, who got my heart for forever? It's you. Who held me down, maybe better? It's you. Was slipping in my eyes, had me tripping. I was living like I didn't recognize. It's a privilege, but the truth. Love is hard to find in this day and time. People lying, don't nobody want me tied down. But you got me on the road for it. It's a rap, so you know I'll probably grow for it. Yeah, I'm old school like Gazelle, bad laces. I still believe in chivalry, bad bases. I open up the door of my heart, let you in while my man might tell shit far like I'm still a man over my feet, yeah. Crazy, crazy, around you. I did it all for the first time. Made a mistake, but I realized I broke it all at one time. Grabbed it on my way, fixed it on the front line. I'm over the pain. If I'm dancing with a water, please don't judge me. If I'm smiling with a mother, please don't judge me. I just went through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I just walk in the wire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I don't know if you have noticed, I'm doing me and I love it. I just went through the fire, please don't judge me. Baby, you don't give me no headline. I do it all by myself. I just went through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I'm missing now. I'm missing now. Please don't judge me. I'm missing now. I'm missing now. Please don't judge me. Shout out to the Florida. Walking right into the morning time. Dodging your way for the finish line. I'm living it for the one time. I'm not gonna be afraid. I'm fixing on the front line. I'm not what you say. If I'm dancing with a water, please don't judge me. If I'm smiling with a mother, please don't judge me. I just went through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I just walk in the wire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I don't know if you have noticed, I'm doing me and I love it. I just went through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Baby, you don't give me no headline. I do it all by myself. I just went through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I'm missing now. I'm missing now. I'm missing now. I'm missing right now. I'm missing now. I'm missing now. Please don't judge me. If I'm dancing with a water, please don't judge me. If I'm smiling with a mother, please don't judge me. I just went through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I just walk in the wire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I don't know if you have noticed, I'm doing me and I love it. I just went through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Baby, you don't give me no headline. I do it all by myself. I just went through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I'm missing now. I'm missing
Yes, indeedy. Don't judge me. Little Kiara shared this morning on the Royal Praise Party. It ain't nothing but a party, y'all. But remember, a party ain't a party till we get the party packed. And we can't pack the party without sending out the invites. That's where you come in. Send out the invites. Invite everybody to come on in and be a part of the party. Don't forget, you can also check us on YouTube Live. We are double streaming up in here all over social media. So if you're out there YouTubing, check out the Truth Foundation Outreach Ministries YouTube channel and make sure you subscribe to the channel. We need to get our subscription numbers up and we need your help to do that, all right? This is the Royal Praise Party with yours truly, the party host, Apostle Derek Moon, along with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Darius Moon. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I know he looks a little, but he's actually a junior in high school. And about another year and some change before the real world be choking him out. But he's here this morning to give us some news that you can use. What kind of headlines can we? What are we gonna be talking about on this morning, Mr. Darius?
The popular show Keeping Up with the Kardashians is coming to an end. A lot of stuff is coming to an end. Derek Cole is replacing Lynn Goodman as on Dancing with the Stars. Chrissy Teigen asked teachers on Twitter to send their wish list and fulfills most of them.
Oh wow.
Seeing a glass as half full may say more about someone's personality. Daisy Ridley,
Really?
yeah, reawakens the Star Wars debate over Rey's lineage. The Walking Dead is coming to an end.
They did a lot of different Walking Deads, didn't they?
I don't know.
Will Smith do zombies, so I wouldn't know either.
I mean, I know.
I don't do zombies. Period. I don't do zombies. Just that's like the dumbest thing to me. I don't want the undead eating brains.
It's a good show.
You move, they smell you, they hear you. How you dead? You got so much senses, but then you can't really run right. You got the slow zombie. I don't get it. The zombie walk. I never. Yeah, we'll talk about it. You know, I'm just not a zombie kind of. It's popular though. Anyway.
Will Smith announces a Fresh Prince reboot coming to Peacock.
Oh, I don't want no reboot. Oh, that's gonna be whack.
Amy
don't do it well. I like Will gonna make me not like him with the reboot. I don't do the reboots. Go ahead.
Amy Schumer says she has Lyme disease. Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle are the next.
Who has Lyme disease?
Amy Schumer.
Where you get that from? Where she been? Okay.
Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle to face off on the next versus battle.
Oh Lord.
Ellen DeGeneres sets talk show return date. And these restaurants made it out of the Great Depression but couldn't handle coronavirus.
You make it out the Great Depression, but Corona gets you. Corona's a monster, man, a beast. That's the Kardashians?
Yeah, but I think that's all.
Nobody care. Yeah, it's over the Lamar Odom standing back there. Anyway, hey, those are the things we're going to talk about. So we got a lot to talk about, but we're going to give you some more music before we get that gospel train coming through with our morning inspiration. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, y'all. Time to get on up out of that bed. Let's get it going on today, all right? We're going to give you some music to keep you moving on this morning as we continue to roll on down this holy highway, and we'll be back after this musical break. Let's get it. You playing in the woods? I ain't never seen it.
Royalty, that's who you are. Everything about you is blessed, you are a star. Your life is much more than gold or silver. Your perfect.
That ain't no common thing you pick up in the street.
There's nobody in this world just like you. There's nobody that can do the things you do. As he is, so are you in this world. Want you to know. I just want you to know that you're amazing. That you're amazing. He sent his son as a sacrifice for you. Cause you're amazing. You're so amazing. You're so amazing. Beautiful, just like your father. A holy nation, he has made you. Whatever you need has already been covered. Cause you're amazing. Yes, you're amazing. You know he cares for you. You know he cares for you, yeah. He paid the price for you. He said his love for you, yeah. You know God cares for you. You know he cares for you, yeah. He paid the price for you. He came and died for 'cause you're amazing. 'Cause you're amazing. He sent his son as a sacrifice for you. 'Cause you're amazing. You're so amazing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You're so amazing. You're so amazing. There's no one else like you. You're so amazing.
My mama told me that if I just hold on, never lose my faith, just keep pressing on, my struggle will be over in the nick of time. It will be alright. I've walked down this road many times before. He has never failed. Keep me in his arms. My struggle will be over in the nick of time. It will be alright. It will be alright. It will be alright. God will take my burdens if I just hold on. It will be alright. We get wounded from the traps of life. Dreams have been
You hear that sound? That gospel train is coming on in to bring us our morning inspiration. For that, it's coming all the way from Yamasee, South Carolina, where we go to hear from my sister, RPP family member, Prophetess Sandra Taylor. Good morning, sis.
Good morning, good morning.
We're ready for some morning inspiration. Take it away.
Good morning, RPP family. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, and men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick. The devil's wrath was kindled against us. Then the waters have overwhelmed us, the stream have gone over our souls. Then the foul waters have gone over our souls. Blessed be the Lord, who has not given us as a place of their teeth. Our souls is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken, and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made heaven and earth. God bless you on this Thursday, and remember, something good is going to happen for you today. God bless you all.
I just hold on, never lose my faith, just keep pressing on. My struggle will be over in the nick of time. It will be alright. I've walked down this road many times before. He has never failed. Keep me in his arms. My struggle will be over in the nick of time. It will be alright. It will be alright. It will be alright. God will take my burdens if I just hold on. It will be alright. We get wounded from the traps of life. Dreams have been shattered. Cause I slipped on ice. God will come and save me in the nick of time. It will be alright. I can do it, encourage you that it will be alright. Yes, it will be alright. God will take my burden if I just hold on. It will be alright. No matter the test or the pain of my past, He will deliver me at all times. We are not exciting. Path is not so clear. He brought me this far. I can feel near. He will take my burdens if I just hold on. I know it will be alright. Yes, it will. God, so in the end we will be alright. God will take my burdens if I just hold on. It will be alright. It will be alright. It will be alright. God will take my burdens if I just hold on. God will never leave me. God will just stay strong. God will see me through it, and it won't be long. It will be alright. I can't help but wonder what is happening. Yes, the world is in slumber, full of hopeless things.
Is there anybody listening? Are you listening? You gotta keep the faith of mine. Oh, the hurt that hinders, it will fade away. Yes, it will.
But I know someone who will come for you. And when you hold it down, he will bring you through. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hand in hand.
If we stand, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe.
God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. Come on. Thank you, Jesus. The only thing I like to say, I understand is needed. Cause there is so much hate. Love and that often take place. But I know someone that will comfort you. He will see you I don't know about you, but I believe in a God who can use this. I believe the children's still the future. I believe a God who renews us. I believe if he parted seas, this disease got a Who will call by my name, will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways. I will forgive their sins and heal their land. For their young sister in South Africa, for their young brother in Nigeria, and for my brothers and sisters in New York City. God is still in the healing business. Let's come together.
Yes, indeedy. Come together right there. Don't touch that dial. More great music is on the way as you come together and get up out of that bed. Get yourself together out of that bed. Let's get it going on this morning. You know you got work, kids got school. Let's get those computers turned on. Let's get some breakfast in us and let's get it going on this morning. We got places to go and things to do and let's go, let's go, let's go. That's what we're here for. To have to get on up out of that bed. Want to say good morning to all those that are rocking and rolling with us. By way of roll call this week, shout out to Monk's Corner. Of course, Goose Creek in the building. Let's not forget about Buford area with Yamasee area, Lansing, and Burton checking in today. Uniontown, Pennsylvania, and of course, Atlanta, Georgia, always rocking with us. Now, if you're here, I need to know about it. Let me know what's going on in your area. We're going to get us some church community news a little bit later on. And Mr. Darius is going to be joining us with his news that you can use. All that and much, much more is coming your way. So stay right where you are. We got more in store for you. I want to say good morning to those that are getting up early in the AM, like my sister Sandra Haywood. We see you. Apostle Ethel Haywood Bosin rocking with me out there in the Buford area. Good morning to you, ladies. We appreciate you. Make sure that you are sharing the video. There's a 3-share minimum. That's your cover charge to get into the party. So if you're in here, you owe me 3 shares. So pay your fare. Make sure you get those shares going on and let everybody know where the party at. It's right here, rocking live from marvelous Monk's Corner, South Carolina, up here in the Charleston area, putting it down for the crown in Chucktown. All you got to do is stick around for some more good gospel music. We got the perfect mix of traditional gospel classics, contemporary gospel jams, and the inspirational hits that we like to throw in for flavor. Got to have some flavor if it's a gumbo, right? So keep it locked where you got it as we continue to roll on down, doing what we do. We're doing it to the glory of God. We're going to give you one more, then we're coming back with some news that you can use. So don't you dare touch that dial.
that you bring to my life. And ooh, there's something about the way your sunshine on my face. It's a love so true, I can never get enough of you. This feeling can't be wrong. I'm about to get my worship on, take me away. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When trouble seems to rain on my dreams, it's not a big deal. Let it wash off the bugs off my windshield. And start showing me, in you I'm free, and you're still a refuge that I've just got to get to. So I won't let it say go, won't let it say goodbye. So put the drop top down, turn it up, I'm ready to fly. And ooh, there's something about the way you sunshine on my face. It's a love so true, I can never get enough of you. This feeling can't be wrong. I'm about to get my worship on, take me away. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got no need to worry. I've got no room for doubt. No matter what's coming at me, you'll always be the beautiful I sing about. There ain't no limitations. Your amazing grace, your amazing grace. And there's something about the way your love shines on my face. Oh no, I can never get enough of you. This feeling can't be wrong. I'm about to get my worship on. I'm gonna sing a brand new song. Yeah, I'm about to get my worship on. Take me away on this beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah. Such a beautiful day.
Let's begin now. You know, today, I just woke up and I said, no, instead of waiting on a good day, waiting around, do ups and downs, waiting on something to happen, I just said, and all my hopes gonna rise today. That's right. And all these parties look fly today. And all the ones who will get by today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day. And ain't nobody got pride today. Cause ain't nobody gonna die today. They ain't got trouble going on today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day. Fresh, new cologne on, feeling so good, change color to my phone. Orange Kool-Aid go good with Patron. No, hell no, with my ringtone, recall watch, had to clean up the dime. Get back when I can, just playing my part. Church folks had a fish fry, mustard, hot sauce like bread, french fry. Love for the big guy, hit the park. Boys showing off their hot net roots on the radio. And you know what about last night, hit the big three. Bought some Air Force One, full tall tees, man, I love PG. And all my hopes gonna rise today. And all these parties look fly today. And all the ones wanna get by today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day. And ain't nobody got pride today. Cause ain't nobody gonna die today. They ain't got trouble going on today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day. And I ain't to the word about what nobody say. I'm still above ground, that's the reason I pray. My car cleaned up, now I'm ready to play. Making calls to the city, I'm headed that way. My cousin cooking out, I gotta give me a play. Got this new outfit that hit out in the States. So I'm speaking too soon, but it's a hell of a day. And this sticky got me sitting in a hell of a place. Got the sun shades on and the grin on my face. My new grill looks mean, but I swear I'm straight. And the hood showing love, so ain't okay. Hey. And all my hopes gonna rise today. And all these parties look fly today. And all the ones wanna get by today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day. And ain't nobody got pride today. Cause ain't nobody gonna die today. They ain't got trouble going on today. Hey, we're gonna have same. Take the day off, kick the park and just hang. Barbecue, roll a few and put up the news. And if it's beef, put the piece down for what to do. It's time to change our ways so we can save the day. For the children's sake and make a better place to play. And if it's all good, break out your coupe and grip your wood. And if you're riding dirty like you slip and blow your, but do it real big, exactly like a player should. Enjoy your 24, do your thing and rep your hood. The world is all yours, but still we all grind. Forever in the day, the church and make it really all mine. And all my homies wanna ride today. And all these parties look fly today. And all the ones who get by today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day. And ain't nobody gonna cry today. 'Cause ain't nobody gonna die today. They ain't got trouble for another day. Hey, we're gonna have a good day. And all my homies wanna ride today. And all these parties look fly today. And all the ones who get by today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day.
Yes, indeed. Gonna have a good day. And we believe it's gonna be a good day today on this thankful Thursday morning. We are rolling down this holy highway, giving you everything you need by way of gospel music. Keep it locked where you got it. More great music is definitely on the way. Right here on your favorite morning show. The only gospel radio, social media show of its kind. We're bringing it to you live and direct. We're so glad that you're rocking with us on this AM. Keep it locked where you got it. More great music is showing up on the way. Right now, we're getting ready to get into some news that you can use with Mr. Darius Moore.
You won't be able to keep up with the Kardashians on TV for much longer. In a joint statement addressed to their amazing fans, the families at the center of the long-running series said keeping up with the Kardashians is coming to an end. After what would be 14 years, 20 seasons, hundreds of episodes, and several spin-off shows, we have decided as a family to end this very special journey, the statement said. We are beyond grateful to all of you who watched us for all these years, through the good times, the bad times, the happiness, the tears, the many relationships and children. We'll forever cherish the wonderful memories and countless people we met along the way. The statement provided by CNN by E was signed by matriarch Kris Jenner, Kourtney Kardashian, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, Rob Kardashian, Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner, and Scott Disick. The show, which premiered in 2007, has remained a stalwart for E and spawned several spin-off series. It has provided the family a platform for multiple successful business ventures, including fashion and beauty lines and a mobile video game. In a statement posted to her Instagram account, Kim Kardashian West wrote, Without keeping up with the Kardashians, I wouldn't be where I am today. I'm so incredibly grateful to everyone who has watched and supported me and my family these past 14 incredible years. This show made us who we are, and I will forever be in debt to everyone who played a role in shaping our careers and changing our lives forever. The E spokesperson said in a statement to CNN, in part, while it has been an absolute privilege and we will miss them wholeheartedly, we respect the family's decision to live their lives without our camera. So yeah, that's it. I guess that's good, you know.
Yes.
They're moving on. That's a long time to have a reality show.
Yeah, 14 years, man. It's a real long time to do just about anything.
Also, Derek Ho is replacing Lynn Goodman as judge on Dancing with the Stars. Derek Ho is returning to Dancing with the Stars, but this time he won't be dancing. ABC announced Tuesday that the six-time Mirrorball champion will be taking over judging duties from Lynn Goodman. The show has been and always will be incredibly special to me, he said in a statement. Coming back feels like home, and I couldn't be more excited to be in the ballroom. He will join returning judges Carrie Ann Inaba, I don't know, and Bruno Tonio. In light of the current circumstances, longtime head judge Lynn Goodman will be unable to judge this season live in the ballroom, though he will still be a part of the show in a different capacity, sharing his ballroom expertise from London. The announcement comes amid several changes for season 29 of Ballroom Dance competition series, including the replacement of the longtime host Tom Bergeron and co-host and co-host Erin Andrews with host Tyra Banks. Uh, Derek last appeared on the show as a professional dancer during season 23 and has judging experience from NBC's World of Dance alongside Jennifer Lopez and Neo. The sister Julianne Ho served as a guest judge on Dance with the Stars from seasons 19 to 20. And if you're gonna watch Dance with the Stars, it premieres September 14th at 8 p.m. on ABC. Yeah,
That's what's up.
we should watch it.
I like Derek.
We should watch Dance with the Stars. He got
They're
good
tough.
things this season.
You know that's tough, right?
That's not how they pronounce the lady
Yes, it
pronounce
is.
it in the commercial.
That's how he pronounce it on how they pronounce it on World of Dance. Derek Huff. It's like tough with an H.
My sister says it's different when she was on the commercial.
How she said it?
She said, Julianne Ho.
Julianne. I'm talking about Derek Huff.
Yeah, that's his sister.
The sister's wrong. It's Huff. Like tough.
Yeah,
Like
she would know
enough.
her last name.
Look at how it's spelled. It's like tough. Huff. Enough. It's Huff.
Chrissy Teigen asked teachers on Twitter to send their wish list and then fulfilled them by the dozen. She has some impressive credits. Sports Illustrated swimsuit model, cookbook author, television personality, and internet sensation. But now, thanks to a recent Twitter gift-giving bonanza,
And wife of the legendary John Legend.
she can add fairy godmother and education warrior to the list. Tegan, who will be homeschooling her daughter Luna this year, posted a photo of their home classroom to Twitter, then generously invited teachers to send their Amazon wish list. If you're a teacher in need of supplies for the upcoming school year, please drop your Amazon wish list here. I will do as many as I can. She said.
That's cool.
The response was overwhelming. Teachers, as well as their friends and family, all reached out to take Tegan up on her generous offer. While teachers have traditionally purchased classroom supplies that school budgets don't cover, COVID-19 has totally changed the landscape of education. Virtual classrooms or hybrid learning that combines at home and on-site classes have become the new norm. Although the fundamental education supplies and equipment needed to meet these changes continue to evolve as we feel our way through the pandemic by trial and error. Teachers are still the ones Teachers are still the ones who must often pick up the slack. After making her announcement, Tegan spent the rest of the day fulfilling requests, only taking time for a much-needed snack break. Tweeting, "Okay, I'm going to take a little break to eat my 12-inch Subway meatball sub. You cannot tell me this is gross. I know I don't care, but I'll be back." But yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe it's the pregnancy making her do some more extra stuff, you know.
That's good. That's real good. See, this COVID is bringing a lot of good out of people. I like it. It's always a good story. Somebody's reaching out to do something beyond themselves, and that's always a good thing.
Want me to keep going?
Give them one more. Nah. Yeah, one more.
Okay. Seeing
I
a
gotta
glass.
get a song anyway.
Okay. Seeing a glass as half full may say more about one's personality than just being optimistic. Seeing a glass half full rather than half empty is typically associated with having a more optimistic worldview, but it may align with even more personality traits, including decisiveness, playfulness, and creativity. A new survey of 2,000 Americans found that when viewing an image of a glass containing an equal amount of liquid in empty space, 58% of Americans felt the glass was half full, while 16% felt it was half empty. The remaining response were indecisive. The poll found that the half-full thinkers, while being more optimistic, also tended to be more patient, competitive, adaptable, and more playful than glass half-empty thinkers. The Additional traits may be associated with the glass half full thinkers being more assertive, more right-brained, more extroverted, more practical, more likely to be a morning person, and more likely to use Twitter. They also reported having 11 better than average days per month and spending 21 hours on hobbies per week. On the other hand, the glass half empty thinkers tended to be more laid back and introverted, more serious and more proud than their half full counterparts. Oddly enough, glass half empty thinkers did not always self identify as pessimists. In fact, nearly half, or 48% of glass half empty types, believe they're more optimistic and pessimistic. And when faced with personal setbacks, glass half full respondents have an easier time quickly finding the silver lining, while nearly half of all the other respondents report that they're trying to be more positive day to day. Um, More things that's associated with people with that glass half empty thinkers is they're more left-brained, more sentimental, more rebellious, more likely to be a night person, more likely to use Instagram. They also reported experiencing 9 better than average days per month and spent 14 hours on hobbies per week, 33% fewer than the other group. Glass half full thinkers spend more time on hobbies, and they might be more optimistic because they allow more time for fun. Respondents who think positively reported almost 10% more than they rated as better than average each month than those who see things as being half empty. Glass half full thinkers are 39% more likely to self identify as a morning person, although the majority of both groups of respondents believe that great days start with great mornings.
So, which are you?
I would say a combination of both.
I did just say because you're reading that. You didn't read all that. Now you want to be in
I
the
think it is a combination of both because I do both things on both. That's both things do.
Whatever.
I'm a practical person. I'm a morning person sometimes. I'm a night
You're
person
never a morning
sometimes.
person. You're always a
Sometimes.
night person. Stop that. You're lying to yourself.
I use Instagram and I use Twitter.
Anyway. Hey, we're going to drop you back into the gospel groove. Then coming up next, we taking it to the bottom of the hour. We got the comedy praise break coming at you. So don't you dare touch that dial. Let's go.
Pull up knocking and surrender with the knock down. Turn it up and let the truth be back down. When the haters try to stop you, tell them not now. G.O.M. is no call, will we have to? It's G.O.M. the squad, I know, oh yeah. If you rolling with the mob, I know, oh yeah. If you ready for the ride, I know, oh yeah. If you going for your God, I know, oh yeah. Keep your over, moolah, I say, oh yeah. They say I'm on my scuba, I say, oh yeah. Take them deep into Yeshua, I say, oh yeah. That's the for the ruler, homie, oh yeah. God over money, man, that's all I know, that's all I know. Know the God for me, and that's all I want, that's all I want. God over money, man, that's all I know, that's all I know. Know the God for me, and that's all I want, that's all I want. All I know, 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 all I know. They say somebody gotta hold the black down. Am I tripping cause I'm feeling like a black down? You say hey, but they saying that I'm hot now. Tell them that I'm rolling with the rock now. They say we unashamed, I'm like, oh yeah. Then we came to lift the name, I'm like, oh yeah. I'm tired of the same, I go, oh yeah. If you ready for a change, I go, oh yeah. My God is undefeated on me, oh yeah. He got it if you need it, I go, oh yeah. He said he never leaving on me, oh yeah. So we can be with Jesus on the other. God over money, man, that's all I know. That's all I know. Know that God for me, and that's all I want. That's all I want. God over money, man, that's all I know. That's all I know. Know that God for me, and that's all I want. That's all I want. All I know, 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 all I know. Let me take a minute just to rap. If I get it, I ain't really give it back. Blowing like he in love with the cocoa. Oh no, what is this and that? This is that. Used to be a sinner rap. Now I take pranks with a sinner that. In the trap, I was never living that. Hit the track, I was really in that. Did it for a minute, now I'm giving back. You would think I had a whole lot of dough. 45K made, well, wishes come true for a whole lot of folks. Glory to the most high. What a style. What we doing? Don't try. Give it to him. Listen to it. No lie. Mission only wishing you to know God. G-O-L. God over money, man, that's all I know. That's all I know. Know that God for me, and that's all I want. That's all I want. God over money, man, that's all I know. That's all I know. Know that God for me, and that's all I want. That's all I want. All I know, 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 all I know.
It's time for the RPP Comedy Praise Break on Exquisite Internet Radio.
This is supposed to be a touch place or like a pawn shop? Oh, this is both a touch shop and a pawn shop. Yeah, I'm trying to save you a little money being your best man and all by bringing you down to my cousin, Little Earl's tuxedo shop. What's up, cousin? What's my boy, cousin? Oh, you know. Tell me what you're coming. Oh, I'm cool. What's shaking it? No finger punch, pimpin'? Yeah. No finger punch. No finger punch hard. No finger punch. No finger punch hard. Yeah. What can I do for y'all? You know I got them laptop camcorders from them bootleg VHS, pimpin'? I feel you. But basically, I don't speak El slang. I'm just trying to get an El tuxedo on. I see you must be one of them uppity type tycoons, huh? How you get it up there, all you sweat nothing. It's all I'm ready to try. Come on, do me something, man. I'll put the head on flat. What the hell language was he speaking? And how do you put someone's head on flat? That's what I'm talking about, baby. Want me to tag it and bag it up? What you doing? Hey, Jay, we ain't got that much time. How much of daytime? Just invite me to your wedding type situation, so I get her some of them super bad bridges for cheesy. Well, bro, man, as your best man, allow me to write down the directions for Little Earl here. My fountain pen isn't working. Maybe it's run out of ink or something. Hey! What did you do, man? Whatever, man, you're fine. Get the ring back. Hey, Jay, it's not that bad. It's just a little bit of ink. Maybe you can explain it to fans. How explain, man? My coat got the ticket box? Sorry, Jimmy, it was an accident, okay? I'm sorry, yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell the cops when they find you under Will. Uncle Junior's Cadillac. Hey, Jay, calm down. Little Earl is a professional. Yeah, he's been in the tuxedo business for almost 23 days. Got a lot of green jumpsuit in the back. I can't go down my aisle look like a giant skittle.
Memories, beautiful, exciting memories. I used to be at a certain place, the same. I know it's crazy. I remember So now you changed my life. All the praise to you for all the things you do. Can't forget all the things you've done. Making all the things to come. I lift my hands. You give me half a second of my day. I might dance. Give me half a second of my day. Lifting up my hands, I might dance. Give me half a second of joy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How you say me free?
Yes, indeed. Getting joy on this Thursday morning. Getting it in, putting it down for the crown in Chucktown. Yours truly, Apostle Derek Moon, along with Brother Darius Moon. About to get into some more news you can use, but before we do, we're going to take a quick look and see what's happening in church and community news. Got some things we want to let you know about. Of course, this Saturday, you got to get ready for the platform. New show coming this Saturday featuring Dockwell Moon and Nikayla Riley, coming to IG Live, Instagram at The Platform, and on Facebook at The Platform. Every second Saturday at 3 p.m. Yep, new show. New perspectives, new mindsets, new motivation. Be sure to tap in and talk to them. September the 12th, 3 p.m. They're going live, and you don't want to miss it. The Platform, ladies and gentlemen. New show on Instagram and Facebook Live. Also want to let you know that you are invited to the 4th Pastoral Appreciation honoring Pastor Everett Robeson. Join them on September the 27th with 2 services, 10:45 a.m. and 5 p.m. September 27th at 10:45, the Prophet M. Bird will be the speaker, and at 5 p.m., Prophetess S. Mathis. All roads lead to 668 North Green Street, Ridgeland, South Carolina. For more information, you can contact them at 803-398-7842. It's the 4th Pastoral Appreciation for Everett Robeson. And we invite you every Wednesday at 4 p.m. to join the Youth Ministry Bible Study for all the youth ages 4 years old to 18 years old. Progressive Church of Jesus Christ, where the pastor is Bishop Brown, John Brown Sr. is the host pastor. Every Wednesday at 4 p.m., join Elder Reese Reed on Facebook Live, or you can call in at 1-605 475-5900 with the access code of 547-2949. It's all going down at Progressive Church of Jesus. Oh yeah. There's just a little news you can use coming around your community. Now, if you got some community news, you know what to do. Go ahead and send it to me. Let me know what's going on in your area so we can let everybody else know. If you got something going on at the church or something, free activities in your community, we want to know about it, and especially job listings, so we can let everybody know what's going on. Right now, we're going to give it back to Mr. Darius Moon for some more news you can use.
You said her last name was Ridley, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Daisy Ridley has reawakened the debate over Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker's biggest reveal, saying that the character of Rey's lineage wasn't clear to her even partway through filming the final chapter of the trilogy. Speaking to guest co-host Josh Gad on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Ridley said there were multiple changes along the way about the question of who Rey's parents were. According to Ridley, that included the connection to Obi-Wan Kenobi, right? Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Mm-hmm.
Then the notion that she was no one, the theory presented in The Last Jedi for the final outcome that Rey was the granddaughter of Emperor Palpatine.
Yes, sir.
I wasn't sure what the answer was going to be, she told Josh Gad. The question of Rey's background, given her natural ability with the Force, was the central mystery set up by Star Wars: The Force Awakens. That movie was directed by J.J. Abrams, as was The Rise of Skywalker, while middle chapter The Last Jedi, which took the story in a different direction, was directed by Rian Johnson. During a panel last year that followed the Rise of Skywalker screening, Abrams said it was impossible to please everyone, and that the point of Rey Palpatine origins was that anyone can be anything, regardless of where you're from, and that the idea that you're from the worst possible place felt more resonant and shocking. Ridley's comments and the prospect of her character being related to Kenobi fueled a new round of online discussion among fans. Rey Kenobi began trending, regarding how that one detail would have altered the arc of the franchise's mythology. Gad also told Palpatine was in, also asked if Palpatine was indeed her grandfather, who Rey's grandmother was. You tell me, Josh, Ridley said with a laugh. Is that big news or something, Dad?
In the world of Star Wars, it's interesting. So just because you don't get into it
Now
now,
I'm just asking
don't
because
badmouth Star Wars.
It came up as a top story.
Yeah,
I don't really see.
just don't
what's so
badmouth Star Wars. That's all you do. Move on.
Let's just, yeah, because I don't get that. Hold on. Top three. Okay. The Walking Dead. You know, this modern technology. Give me a minute. The Walking Dead is coming to an end. It's so sad. Everybody loves The Walking Dead.
No, everybody doesn't. A lot of people do, but not everybody.
It's a very popular show. A decision has been made to kill The Walking Dead flagship series, but the universe will live on. AMC announced on Wednesday that it will be bringing the series to an end. The show is set to conclude after an expanded 24-episode 11th season that will air over 2 years. If it is expected that the series will end in 2022. Loyal viewers of the show won't have to mourn the end too long, though. AMC said it has greenlit a currently untitled spin-off starring Norman Reedus and Melissa McBride, who played Daryl Dixon and Carol Pelletier. That show is set to premiere in 2023 with current Walking Dead showrunner Angela Kang at the helm. Kang co-created the show with Scott Brand new stories and characters, familiar faces and places, new voices and mythologies. This will be a grand finale that will lead to new premieres. Gimple said in a statement, "Evolution is upon us. The Walking Dead lives. The Walking Dead, Talking Dead, multiple web series, and upcoming films starring Andrew Lincoln." Uh, AMC said Gimple is developing an episodic anthology series called Tales of the Walking Dead, as well as other projects within the universe of, same thing. So I guess it's good, because it's ending, but they got, as soon as it ends, it's another show coming right after that.
Exactly. It's just the original show, I guess, they're bringing to an end.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Will Smith announces a reboot for the he announced it on Tuesday on his YouTube channel that the new series has been signed by Peacock, NBC Universal streaming service. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the same. No reboot is ever the same. It's probably just going to have like the same characters. We have just officially closed the deal with Peacock with an unprecedented 2-season order from Pitch, Smith said in the video, which shows him on a virtual call with others, including writer-director Morgan Cooper, whose viral video inspired the new series. "I've been in this business for 30 years, and that does not happen." Cooper's 4-minute spec trailer reimagines the comedy starring Smith, which ran on NBC from 1990 to 1996 as a drama. It debuted on YouTube in March 2019. Smith caught wind of it at the time and called the idea and the video, written and directed by Cooper, brilliant. It has since racked up more than 6 million views. The new series is, like the video, is titled Bel Air, for the posh Los Angeles neighborhood where it takes place. Set in modern-day America, Bel Air is serialized 1-hour dramatic analog of the 90s sitcom. The Fresh Prince of Bel Air that leans into the original premise. Will's complicated journey from the streets of West Philadelphia to the gated mansions of Bel Air. According to a news release from Peacock, with the reimagined vision, Bel Air will dive deeper into the inherent complex emotions and biases that were possible to fully explore in a 30-minute sitcom format, while still delivering swagger and nods to the original show. So yeah, it's basically not the same show. Smith expressed his excitement about seeing his hit show showcasing a black family given a modern twist. The Carlton character, a black young Republican modern day, he said, "The heat that would be stirred up between these characters is like what's the Hillary character in a world of Instagram and social media." Smith will serve as executive director of the project, and the announcement of which comes on the heels of news that the cast of the original show will participate in a reunion coming to HBO Max. So basically, it's not a show. It's not that show. It's just,
Yeah, they're doing the Bel Air drama thing. I saw a piece of that. So yeah, that's different. That's not a reboot. Not seemingly. When I think reboot, I think like when they did Full House, all them people back and try to give them children and purpose. It don't work.
no, because that show's over. You know, I think
Reboots.
old shows like that, you just need to.
They were good at the time.
Reunions, it's
Yeah,
fun, but not.
do a reunion show. Yeah, not a reboot. Yeah, it's not good.
Amy Schumer revealed that she has Lyme.
We're gonna hold on to Amy Schumer. I don't want to talk about Lyme disease.
We got time before we get the call.
Go ahead. Who wants to do Lyme disease?
Schumer made the announcement on her Instagram, writing, "Anyone get Lyme this summer? I got it, and I'm on doxycycline. I have maybe had it for years. Any advice? Can you have a glass of wine or two on it? I know to stay out of the sun. I'm also taking these herbs.
Doxycycline.
Yeah, herbs from Cape Cod called Lyme 2. Please comment or text me on my number in my bio. I also want to say that I feel good and I'm excited to get rid of it." Lyme disease is an infection caused by bacteria commonly carried by ticks. Roughly 300.
Told you. You gotta be outside for ticks to get you.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
People could bring ticks to you.
Most times you get Lyme disease having your behind outside. You roll around in the grass and them little red jiggers and ticks get up in your behind. Lyme disease.
Roughly 300,000 Americans are diagnosed with Lyme disease each year. That
Nobody I know. You know anybody?
yes,
Who?
Justin Bieber.
No. Do you know somebody? Justin Bieber don't know you. Who you know that knows you?
I don't know. They probably don't tell
Nobody.
me. People probably got it and don't
You
tell
don't be
you.
getting that mess, man.
Untreated,
The
the
people like to
infection.
go to them exotic places, get Lyme disease. Boom. All right, go ahead.
Untreated, the infection can spread to the joints, the heart, and the nervous system. That this is a serious disease. You know, it can lead
Shut up,
to
I
joint
slap them
pain
dirty
and
glasses.
swelling. Justin Bieber revealed in January that he was diagnosed. It's been a rough couple of years, but getting the right treatment that will help treat this so far incurable disease will now be back better than ever, he wrote on his social media. Also, singer Avril Lavigne spoke about her own battle with Lyme disease.
See, bunch of
It
famous
took
people.
a few years of heavy medication. I'm feeling good, and every year I just get stronger and stronger. I have to keep on top of my health, and it just comes down to eating well, sleeping well, and having good balance, healthy lifestyle. I still get days where I'm like, ugh, but so does everyone, she said. But this is serious, though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm serious. We're gonna move on. We're gonna drop into the gospel groove. Got some new music from Dietrich Haddon. Protest song. I can't breathe. Let's check it out.
Brother's name was George, and he walked into the store because his money was low. They called him a criminal, and their own authorities. They put handcuffs on me.
Well, y'all hear that sound. We're gonna come back to this song, but we got to get our word of the day. For that, we go out to Atlanta, Georgia, to hear from none other than Pastor Tony Q. Good morning, sir.
Well, good morning, sir, and great morning, RPP family. This is Fred Parker, Pastor Tony Q. Praying that you all woke up to a marvelous, thankful Thursday. I was asked a few days ago, why do you always thank God for a new day? And the reason being is one, I did not, and we did not deserve it. There's nothing that we did yesterday that says we deserve to have a brand new day. We tell God thank you because He gave us something that we did not deserve. The second reason why we tell God thank you for a brand new day is because in this day there's purpose. He gave you a new day because there's purpose for you to fulfill in this day. There is something inside of you that God wants to use that will purpose fill this day, even if it just means to bless someone else. And in silence, He gave us a new day because He's continuing to move us forward. The enemy wants you to be stuck in your past. He does not want you to move forward. He wants you to be stuck in your failures. He wants you to be stuck in your fault, and wants you to be stuck in your flaws. But God gives you a new day to let you know that everything in this day is new. Everything about you is new. This is why we tell God thank you and we give God praise for a new day. He reminds us that every new day that He gives us has new mercy and new grace. So today, tell God thank you for your new day. Don't go in your past and don't worry about tomorrow, but accept the new that God is giving you on today. Hey, I gotta get out of here. I love y'all with the love of Christ. It's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Enjoy this day, fulfill your purpose, and so God gave you a new day because He loves you. I love y'all. We'll talk tomorrow. Strong black man, but please don't be afraid of what you see. Just like you, I'm trying to raise my family. Remove your knee, 'cause I can't breathe. And we demand a change. We demand it right now. And the blood of the innocent is crying from the ground. 400 years of slavery cling into a dream. When will reparations come? When will freedom ring? I can't breathe. Oh, your hatred is choking the life out of me. Minneapolis, praying for you. Breathe. Oh, New York City, I'm praying for you. Oh, breathe. I'm gonna tell my brothers and sisters in Detroit City. Oh, Detroit, breathe. Oh, ATL, Louisville, Tennessee, Boston, yeah. You gotta breathe, 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 you gotta breathe. Birmingham, Alabama, Louisiana, yeah, you gotta breathe. From Texas to LA, from Florida to the Bay, North Carolina, South Carolina, Philadelphia, you gotta breathe. Chicago, Ohio, San Francisco, people all over the world, from Africa to the UK. Oh, breathe. Oh, breathe. So I'm feeling, man. Don't nobody wanna hear our pain. So I'm feeling when I'm flipping through them Twitter comments, all I feel is rain. They telling me get over it, so that stuff don't exist no more. That don't ring true when I look in these streets. It was real when I feel like it could have been me. Man, can I tell you how I'm feeling right now? Right now. Right now. I don't wanna know how I'm feeling right now. Right now. But I feel like it could have been me. I feel like it could have been me. Oh, we all made it guys in it, you know. All our lives matter, our vision is grow. We feel fake cause we've been here before. Who's innocent, I don't know, but it could have been me. Yeah, I feel like it could have been me. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know Mike Brown and I ain't no Trayvon. I didn't know Sean Bell, but I know they gone. I ain't know Oscar Grant and Tommy Rice. Didn't know Eric Garner, but I know they life is worth more than they saying on the TV screen. Hey, I got a long list. You gonna see me scream. Cause I feel like they don't see we kings. Made a rule like hell, they think we need things. I wasn't there when they shattered the bag. I can't solve cases, won't say that I can. But I do know life is a young black man. Cause I can't be mad, some don't understand. But maybe you would. You looked at my life and you stood where I stood. Use my eyes to look at these streets too real when I feel like it could have been me. Man, can I tell you how I'm feeling right now? Right now. Right now. I don't wanna know how I'm feeling right now. Really wanna know like it could have been me. Like it could have been me. I feel like it could have been me. Real. Me and my son. Picture me as a team, drinking out drinks in the store when I sing. Cash up, looking at me, then he screams. Points in my hip, and it tells me I'm sane. Hold up, I ain't know that I was that scary, and I ain't know that I could shoot you with a Blackberry. Very ad that he saw me as a thug when I never caught a case, never stole about drugs. How about that Saturday I flew to a show full of joy and a rap for a room full of folks outside. And I found it's a gun in my face, handcuffs on my hands, back down at the waist. The same old, after the description of a criminal that they know. They saw me the pictures, come on, did you get wrong looking late? But the cats thought we did, you let me right. Every black man I know got stories like those, frequent what we ain't so. When they assume you a thug from the jump, it don't matter if you trap with a car. Look, I don't know if Mike Brand had his hands up, but I'm right in saying, homie, I'm stand up. And I'm gonna tell you how I feel when I look in these streets. Niggas real when I feel like it could have been me. Man, gotta tell you how I'm feeling right now. Right now, right now. I only wanna know how I'm feeling right now. They really wanna know like it could have been me. Like it could have been me. I feel like it could have been me. Oh, y'all made it, yeah, didn't you know? All I got matter, I vision is bro. We feel like we've been here before. Who said nothing? I don't know, but it could have been me. I feel like it could have been me. Yeah, I feel like it could have been me. I'm feeling, man. Sky's feeling gray, eyes red. Black and white clouds overhead. How long till they heard what we said? How long till they hear what I say? That's all good cops. Fighting bad guys making good stops. I hate it on the hood black. In the end, they might try to lump you in without a crook side. I wanna say that I'm a young black man. Those feeling like they just can't win. But in your anger, don't say it. On firm what they thinking. Don't let nobody tell us we ain't got work. Someone try to shut us down, that would not work. No, it ain't fair, but we know that he cares. And one day he'll wipe away tears. Where's your hope at? Mine is in him. Where is your hope at? Mine is in him. Yeah, we got work to do, but my hope is in him. They got work to do too, but my hope is in him.
Yes, indeedy. It could have been me. Don't touch that dial. More great music is definitely on the way as we continue rolling on down this holy highway, giving you everything you need by way of gospel music. This is the Royal Praise Party on this thankful Thursday morning. Mr. Darius, what's your Thursday thank you, sir? That one thing that you're going to cling to.
You give me time to think about it.
What? I've been saying Thursday thank you all morning. This is what we do on Thursdays.
I'd say
I mean, come on, dude.
my Thursday thank you is you know,
I mean, he don't know. When he say you
I'm
know,
just saying,
because he
like,
don't know.
you know, my Thursday thank you. Give yours, I give mine after you.
I'm thankful for my health today. I'm thankful that, my blood clots is under control. I'm taking my meds, getting my insulin. I'm thankful. Thankful for my doctor's office, my new doctor. I got a new doctor that I just got after I got the hospital. So I got my new personal physician. So I'm thankful for my health. Only God.
I'd say I'm thankful for our dog
Why?
because he's a good guy, you know. He's a nice dog.
Okay. Nothing wrong with being thankful for the dog. Anyway, we're moving on. What's your Thursday thank you? Give us a call. 843-648-2315 is the number to call if you want to give up your Thursday thank you and bless somebody with that little piece of information. The one thing you're going to focus on today, no matter how hard the day gets, no matter how rough it might be, we're going to focus on this one thing and keep our composure. How about that? It's Thursday, y'all. Thankful Thursday. What's your Thursday thank you? You can throw it up. Put it up on the Royal Praise Party Facebook page or the YouTube live page. It don't matter. Either way, we'll get it out there and let people know what you're thanking God for. In the meantime and in between time, we're going to keep it rolling as we roll on down this holy highway. Get ready to get back into some news that you can use with Mr. Darius Smooth. Before we do that, let's get into let me do the sports report. I almost forgot. I'm gonna do the sports report, and then we're gonna give it to Mr. Darius because we got a little NBA action going on that we definitely want to give light to. Okay, so it's time for the sports report on the RPP Morning Show. NBA playoffs continue. The Raptors have been counted out before, but they're still here. The Raptors are hanging on with a 1 point victory. Toronto took out Boston 118 to 117 in a double overtime. That's right, Lake Buena Vista, Florida. For many reasons, primarily the loss of NBA Finals MVP Kawhi Leonard in free agency, the Toronto Raptors entered into the 2019-2020 season as the least heralded league champion since the 2011 Dallas Mavericks. Bookmarkers in Las Vegas, or bookmakers in Las Vegas, set the line for the Raptors win at 46.5, the lowest for the defending champion since at least 2001, according to ESPN Stats and Information Research. The ESPN forecast panel projected the Raptors to win 45 to for 45 wins, closer to missing the 2020 NBA playoffs than finishing atop the Eastern Conference again. But all season, the Raptors defied the odds. After the free agency losses, a myriad games and loss due to injury and pandemic that put the season on hold for 4 months, Toronto set a franchise record for winning percentage and finished with the second best record in the NBA and still flew under the radar. I don't think anybody's going to pay much attention to Toronto, Coach Nick Nurse said, while with a wry smile when asked if the Raptors win over the LA Lakers in their first seeding game inside the NBA's bubble would serve notice to the rest of the NBA. They didn't even seem to know, or they don't ever seem to. The Raptors are not used to that. A year after becoming the first team to win a title without a single lottery pick since the creation of the draft lottery in 1985. Toronto is still a team full of players who have exceeded expectations throughout their careers. Now, they've fought back from deficit of 2-0 and 3-2 to force Game 7 in their conference semifinal series against the Boston Celtics. And they are ready to do what it takes to keep the Larry O'Brien Trophy north of the border. Our job is to go out there and play as hard as possible, point guard Kyle Lowry said after Toronto's Game 6 win over Boston. We had to work hard for this win and for us. That is what we do. We work hard and we play every possession like it's our last and find ways to pull out victories. And if you want to read this story in its entirety, you can check it out. It's already loaded up onto the Royal Praise Party Facebook page. That's right, y'all. The Raptors are still in it. They thought they was going to send them home. Not so. So hats off to the Raptors pulling out the 1 point victory on last night. NBA schedule. Wednesday, we saw the Raptors win in Game 6. They're going to Game 7, y'all. It's a 3-3. It's going down the wire on that. The LA Clippers and Denver Nuggets played on yesterday as well. And the Clippers take that series 3-1. So the next time Denver's on the court, it's going to be do or die for Denver. And on Thursday, we got the LA Lakers and the Houston Rockets going into Game 4 as LA Lakers lead that series 2-1. That game is at 7 p.m. tonight on TNT. Only game tonight, so make sure you check it out. That's just a little NBA talk. And now we're going to kick it back over to my man, Mr. Darius Boone. Y'all know he got that news that you can use. So take it away, Mr. Darius.
First, we're going to get the red weather report for Moncks Corner area. As for today, as for today, the weather here is 88 degrees, along with an afternoon thunderstorm. It's supposed to be storming for a while. I got to see what the thing says, but I know it's supposed to be raining for a long time. Just a second. The current weather is 73 degrees. The real feel is about 81. It is supposed to thunderstorm today. 88 degrees, real feel 99. Tonight's weather forecast is supposed to be 73 degrees, real feel about 79, cloudy and humid. Tomorrow it'll be 87 degrees, real feel 97, two thunderstorms, and it's supposed to rain all the way up till Sunday morning. So that's not, it's just, we live in Moncks Corner. Moncks Corner is the rainy city. Also in other news, Ellen DeGeneres, no, we're gonna do these restaurants made it out of the Great Depression but couldn't weather coronavirus. As Thomas Hontalos cleaned out the restaurant he shared with his brother, it was hard to fathom that his 83-year legacy was coming to an end. I'm trying to process not having this business I've been working at my entire life. I started working there when I was 10 years old, Hontalos told CNN. I kind of feel lost right now. Louis Cafe, which sat in San Francisco, on the San Francisco cliff overlooking Ocean Beach, was started by his grandfather. At the end of the Great Depression, through World War II, devastating fires and threats of demolition, Louis and his grandfather's name and stayed in the family through 3 generations until the COVID-19 pandemic broke out. Coronavirus shuttered much of the U.S. at the outset of the pandemic, and the hit on restaurants was especially devastating. A recent study showed that nearly 2/3 of New York restaurants could be out of business as soon as January without government aid. Already, several restaurants across the U.S. that weathered the economic chaos of the Great Depression to become fixtures in their communities have not been able to withstand coronavirus. I never encountered anything like this, according to Hontalos' grandfather, Louis, brought his 19-year-old wife on a ship from Greece to the U.S. in 1928. Right on the heels of the Great Depression, their family grew up quickly and then did everything they could to make it through their first few years. By the end of it, they had Louis, but it was not smooth sailing from there. World War II was soon followed and brought rationing in 1949. The building adjacent caught fire, damaging Louis as well. Then in the 1960s, the building was bought, and Hontalos said the new landlord threatened to tear it down to build condominiums. When a fire broke out in Sutro Baths nearby in 1966, Hontalos said it was a miracle that Louis didn't burn down. Through the threats of destruction, his grandfather, his father, and he and his brother kept Louis's boat afloat with their great view, their good food, and their fair prices, and their people, he said. One of which was Rachel Lelchuk, a Russian woman who wore a flower in her hair and could sell a piece of pie for breakfast, Hontalos said. She started working at Louis's in 1946 and stayed for about 55 years. Customers would wait for a table just to make it in her section, he said. And then coronavirus hit. On March 16th, it was Monday, we opened our doors for business and there was no one around. Huntala said we closed that day around noon. Later that day, the California governor, Gavin Newsom, announced that restaurants would not be allowed to remain open. Even at the time, Huntala said that he was suspicious that this wouldn't be going away anytime soon. And I never encountered anything like this, and neither has anyone else, he said. From insurance to rent to utilities, the bills piled up and revenue had disappeared indefinitely. He sat down to go over the numbers, and him, as his brothers and business partner, dealt with serious health concerns, and he realized that they couldn't keep it afloat. He said that he thought that he was just closing a little restaurant, but then the announcement was followed by an outpouring of love. Patrons shared stories of their last meal with their grandmother there, begging his children to be taken out to eat there. getting their first job there, and ultimately many said being treated like family when they walked in the door. Uh, they depended on a full dining room, and Ritz Barbecue in Allentown, Pennsylvania shut down the day before the governor's order and thought they would open again. Initially, it was supposed to be for 2 weeks, and it was like, yeah, we can live with that. And then a month, and then it was like, oh, we might be able to do that in 3 months. And I'm not sure how much longer this can go. She and her husband Jeff bought the restaurant in 1981, but its origins date back to stand at the Allentown Fair in 1927. It never closed except to rebuild after a fire in 1998. She said that morning, Skinner heard the owner of a construction company got a call from his sister crying that the bricks had burned down. He promised he would be the one to rebuild it. But when coronavirus struck, it was hard to imagine building it up for a second. We depended on a full dining room and the outline of the door to pay the bills. Scroll down. When the government told them to close, the Wilsons said they sat down and helped their staff apply for unemployment. It was really sad, horrible experience, actually, Sandra Wilson said, while their trip with their thread gills has come to an end. They both hope someone else will pick it up and keep it going. If somebody else wanted to do it, I would consult with cheeseburgers and beer. So basically, this story is telling the story of how this old restaurant came out in the early 20s. They were able to deal with the Great Depression in the 30s, but when COVID-19 hit, it really struck their business in a hard way because they, as they said in the passage, they depended on a full dining room and they didn't have it because they had to shut down. They never actually had to shut down. I mean, and they've been through a lot. Their building got burned down and everything, but they always came back stronger. And it seemed like COVID-19, they weren't able to come back as strong with this one. But I feel like if your restaurant's been around for years, it's had a pretty good legacy, you know. And it's nice that they were able to help their employees fill out forms for unemployment. I think that's pretty good. Also in other news, Ellen DeGeneres she sets a talk show return date for her talk show. She's going to talk about it. The "it," of course, is presumably referring to the allegations that her show was a toxic work environment for several staffers who spoke to BuzzFeed for a report published this summer. In addition to promoting an apology from DeGeneres, the report led to changes at the show, including the exit of 3 top producers, Ed Glavin, Kevin Lehman, and Jonathan Norman. I can't wait to get back to work and back to our studio, and yes, we're going to talk about it, DeGeneres said in a statement announcing the show's September 21st return date. Tiffany Haddish is set to help DeGeneres kick off the new season, which will be filmed in studio on the Warner Brothers lot in Los Angeles, but not in front of an audience, the studio said in a release. I don't know. I'm kind of excited for Ellen's show to come back. You know, a lot of people criticize Ellen because of they say, I know people have been saying Ellen is a mean person for a long time, but I don't know. I never met Ellen, so I wouldn't know. But I personally, I don't know. I feel like maybe those people wanted something and she wasn't able to give it to them, so they went out and talked bad about Ellen. I don't know what those people went through, but that's those stories. And now we're going to get back into some music and then we're going to have our comedy praise break right at the bottom of the hour. And then we're going to come back, give one more story, and then wrap it up from here. Right?
You said it.
All right.
Good job.
Ellen is coming back.
I heard it.
Cause we all make mistakes sometimes.
She needs to. I like Ellen. I don't care about her work environment. That's what it is.
I
I doubt it.
I feel like most people just wanted some more money.
You just had to hit him. It's raining on his swag for his speaker in the saddle. It's written on his face, he don't have to speak a sound. Somebody call the 5 we got a man down. And you can go and play it like you're on rock and roll. Feel does a job on each and every man's soul. And when your head is a pillow at the night fall, you can bet your life that it's gonna be a fight, y'all. Cause we all make mistakes sometimes, and we've all stepped across that line. And nothing's sweeter than the day we find forgiveness, forgiveness. And we all say we fall, bridges burn and we live it all. And nothing's sweeter than the day. Sweeter than the day we come. My mama told me what I was the answer. If I could throw the singer inside me, pissed off. My heart been broken, my wounds been open, and I don't know if I can hear I'm sorry being spoken. But those forgiven much should be quick to give it. And God forgave me for it all. Jesus let forgiveness. So when the stones fly and they aim at you, just say forgive my Father. They know not what they do. Now you can go and play it like you're all rock and roll. Feel for the job on each and every man's soul. And when your head is a pillow at the nightfall, you can bet your life there's gonna be a fight. Cause we all make mistakes sometimes, and we've all stepped across that line. And nothing's sweeter than the day we find forgiveness, forgiveness. And we all say we fall, bridges burn and we live it all. And nothing's sweeter than the day, sweeter than the day we come. Forgiveness, you know we need that. You know we need that. You know we need that. No matter how lost you are, you're not that far, you're not too far. No matter how hurt you are, you're not that far, you're not too far. No matter how wrong you are, you're not that far, you're not too far. No matter who you are, you're not that far, you're not too far. Ask for forgiveness. Cause we all make mistakes sometimes, and we all step across that line. And nothing's sweeter than the day we find forgiveness, forgiveness. And we all say we fall, we just burn and we hear it all. Nothing's sweeter than the day, sweeter than the day we come. Forgiveness, we all need, forgiveness. No matter how lost you are, we are me. No matter how hurt you are, we are me. No matter how wrong you are, you're not that far, you're not too far. No matter who you are, you're not too far, you're not too far. Come and knock on our door. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jeremy, and I'm telling everybody to come back to church. Just knock on the door. Check it out. I see you on the People seem to go up in church, and while they was there, someone's chewing the dirt. Something indeed I've heard, but no one to believe in. But they trusted that they were deceiving. Look at the stories of the kids. Some people trying to up for themselves, but the praise is not there. But if you just to the
It's time for the RPP Comedy Praise Break on Exquisite Internet Radio.
Hi, Gina. Hey. Me and Pam come together. We just have. What the heck? Hi, Gina. Hey. Me and Pam come together. We just happen to get in the same time by coincidence, right there?
Y'all ready to go get me? All right. Whatever. Look, let me get my coat. I'll get Martin. Okay, you know, Martin is really going a little bit too far with his love out the thing. He's driving me nuts. Y'all gotta help me. I'm serious. What's wrong with y'all?
Nothing.
Oh, anyway, he has got to be stopped. I'm serious. Your big mouth to Martin, I swear I'm gonna kill you.
That's right, even though it was his idea.
Say what? What you talking about? Wait a minute. The little doctor set y'all up, huh? Oh, this gonna be good. Wait a minute. This gonna be good. Wait, what are you talking about? Somebody let me know what's going on.
All right. Well, look, I asked him for some advice, okay?
Yeah.
Now, he didn't know that he was hooking me up with you. I just told him it was a close friend.
So the love doctor hooked up his best friend and his worst enemy. This is gonna be too good. Please,
Coming out feeling about 10 pounds lighter. With the little What's up? I didn't know y'all was out here. Y'all about ready to go?
Wait, 1 minute, love doctor. Isn't this just great, nice and cozy? All of us going out together like on a double date?
No, Jim. It ain't a double date. It's just me, you, Tommy, and Mama Duke. But don't worry, maybe one day the love doctor will hook you up with somebody. You be my greatest challenge. Love doctor never fails. But you're gonna have to relax on the insults, all right? See what you ain't doing? I better go here, huh? You see it? You see it? Baby, you see it? Relax. Damn, Tommy. I mean, you act like this is your woman or something, Lou Gossip. Martin, there's something that I want to tell you.
Wait a minute, Tommy. Let me get my camera. This is a Kodak moment.
Gina, I ain't no mood to take no pictures now. Martin. Remember that sister I was talking to you about getting together with? Yeah. Did you take the love doctor's advice, huh? Did you do what I told you to do? Yes, I did. Yeah. And I want you to know that it's all because of you that I got this special woman. You know what, boy? Wow. I'm happy for you, man. If it looks like I'm getting emotional, but I'm happy for you. You feeling what I'm feeling? You feeling calm, don't you? Like me and Gina, you calm, huh? You got somebody that got you. Don't you feel it? When do I meet her, man? I want to meet her, man. Sooner than you think, man. Margaret, that special woman. No. It's Pam.
Martin, calm down. You're going to get your pressure up and you're going to pass out again.
Give me the national guardian angels. Somebody gotta get them apart. Can we make just one big choir? You know, in choirs, we got rocks already rocked. Let's go. That's nice. Say it again. That's how he works. That's how the good Lord he works. That's how he works. That's how the good Lord he works. Everybody put your hands on it. That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how he works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how he works. We must not pursue the Lord. Have faith in God and trust His word. We don't know how, we don't know where to see this day, so we should stay. Come on, that's not so good. Come on. Are you rocking with us? I see you. Come on, man. Let me hear you. That's how we work. That's how the good Lord he works. Come on. That's how he works. That's how the good Lord. Oh yeah. He works. Put your hand on it. That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how he works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how he works. We must not question the Lord. Have faith in God and trust His word. We don't know how, we don't know where. See this way, so we should
Hey, we're back, giving it to you as only we can, giving you the best in gospel music. It is a thankful Thursday morning, a little cloudy Thursday. Are we expecting rain today?
Yep, it's supposed to rain today all the way up till Sunday.
So we got the cloud cover, expecting some rain here in the low country. It is what it is. We're going to get into one more news you can use before we wrap up for today.
Last night and Patti LaBelle are the next to face off in a versus battle. Social media accounts for Versus posted the announcement on Tuesday. The masterclass we've all been waiting for. You gotta get all dressed up in your Sunday's best for this classic affair. Fans are expecting Knight to sing her classic hits like Midnight Train to Georgia or Neither One of Us, which she performed with her group Gladys Knight and the Pips. She also has hits like I Don't Want to Know or Double or Nothing. LaBelle is likely to sing On My Own, If Only You Knew, and fans can probably count on a performance of Lady Marmalade. Over the years, the two divas have also collaborated on numerous songs like Superwoman with Dionne Warwick and may perform together as well. And I guess that's the fire for it. She really used to wear her hair like that all the time. The two singing legends will battle it out on September 13th at 8 p.m. at the Fillmore in Philadelphia. The Versus series was created by music producer Swiss Beats and Timbaland to entertain hip-hop and R&B fans stuck indoors during quarantine due to the coronavirus pandemic. The Brandy and Monica battle on September 1st shattered records on the 3-hour Instagram live stream with 6 million views in total across all platforms.
You saw it?
No, not yet. Michelle Obama even tuned in. See, I don't know if Gladys Knight, Patti LaBelle's gonna have as much of a turnout as Brandy and Monica. I know they're legends, but I don't know if their turnout is gonna be as big as Brandy and Monica, being that Brandy and Monica they were supposedly feuding for a long time, so a lot of people are looking forward to them coming together. But you know, just seeing that's like that's just like the baby face and other guy. It's like no one would be looking forward to that, but you know, seeing two legends.
I think people were, but the people that their audience are not the Instagram audience.
Right.
You know, they're not the people that, you know, understand and know how to get on social media like that. So yeah, it's harder when you're going back in time. The people that I believe they have just as big, if not a bigger fan base, but look who their fan base is. Look at their age demographic makes a difference.
I'm pretty sure it'll be good though. You know, yeah,
I'm sure it will be. They got they got a lot of. They got a large catalog. Both of them have a very large catalog, larger than most of the younger artists would have. But you know, you see, that don't determine your turnout. You know. So.
But I'm gonna watch this one, and I'm gonna go watch the Brandy and Monica one, and I'm gonna go watch all the other ones that already happened. I know.
You got to get up on it. You anchor man. You supposed to be.
I don't know who all battles.
To be up with it. Supposed to be done watching it, then you have a review for us. So you should watch that and then come back with a review. Tell us how it went, what the viewers was like. That's what you supposed to do.
I just don't know all who battles.
You sound like you lacking on your macking, slipping on your game, brother. You're going to watch stuff after the fact.
Did you know the Dream versus Sean Garrett was on here?
I don't even get into none of that stuff you're talking about. I would watch that. I like Jagged Edge and one.
That one already happened, or it's about to happen? Yeah, that already happened. And Jagged Edge won for the day. French Montana versus Tory Lanez.
Manny Fresh.
I don't know. A bunch of the people we know. Neo versus Jonte Austin. I don't know Jonte. Neo won because I know him.
Because you want to know him, that's why you won?
Yeah. Fabulous versus Jadakiss.
Jadakiss.
I don't know him, but I know Fabulous, so I'm pretty sure he won. Yep. Babyface versus Teddy Riley.
I remember that one. I seen some of that.
That was weirding me out when I was watching it. That's weird. Ludacris versus Nelly. I want to get Ludacris. Ludacris.
Ludacris does have, I think, a slightly bigger catalog.
T-Pain versus Lil Jon.
Anyway,
Fred Hammond
versus on Instagram Live. Check it out at your leisure.
Did you watch that one?
I remember them talking about that one. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch none of them. I just saw a little bit of it. Yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for us here for this Thankful Thursday morning. Thank God for all you guys who tuned in and logged on. Thank you so much for those that are coming through. Thank you, my baby girl. She's on the on us Facebook Live. Pastor Charmaine Moon. Good morning to you. I don't know what she's talking about. Let me see.
She wasn't here until I passed out.
No. So we just thank God for those of you who came through. We got to get out of here. We appreciate you guys. If it be the will of the Lord, I'll be back on tomorrow for Faith Filled Friday. Ready to feed your faith and starve your doubt. We're going to give this dude the day off because he don't like to get up anyway. So I will talk to you guys in the a.m. Remember, have yourself a blessed day. Remember, it's Thankful Thursday. So, hey, chill out with the road rage. Calm it down. Think about that Thankful Thursday. Think about the one thing that you're thanking God for and stay calm, okay? God bless each and every one of you. I want you to have yourself a marvelous day. And if it be God's will, I'll be back at you on tomorrow. Hey, as you go along your journey, don't let nobody steal your joy. It's a gift from God, so don't give up your gift without a fight, all right? Hit them with your line.
They also did Snoop Dogg versus DMX.
Hey, man, we closing out.
Be safe.
Be safe, all right? Hey, remember one thing, if you remember nothing else, we love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Sending this last one out there to Charmaine Moon. She want to hear a little Uncle Reese, so we taking him on out the door till I pass out. Peace.
Truly understand what people may say. They believe to think how we think is far from okay. But I believe it's never okay to abandon your dreams. And it just so happens that I dream is to lift up a holy king. See, this is my life, my choice, and I choose to lift up my hands. And please don't be alarmed if when the music comes on, I begin to dance. And run across the room until I can barely catch my breath. And fall on the floor because I gave it all and have nothing left. See, I'm gonna worship until I pass.